Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. You can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Sag? The Moon, Pisces energy at the foundation of the reading, Sag. I did a bunch of pre-spreads for you, Sag, and it was all the same kind of energy, different cards, but same messages coming through. There's something here going on with your foundation. Now, this doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody in your energy, somebody you're dealing with, so take it as it fits. But there's an energy that I'm picking up here on somebody who is starting to realize that they sold themselves out for some sort of material gain. It's the energy of like some sort of hoodwinking and bamboozling that took place and knocked this individual off path, redirected them away from their intended path of purpose. This path they were put on was made to look like the correct path, that they finally aligned with their higher self. They're in mission. They're on their path. They're in their destiny, only to get to the end of this path and realize that they took a wrong turn, that they had a huge error in judgment. But there was something unhealed about this individual here. This person fell victim to some sort of illusion that was put in front of them, something that looked good. So they took the bait. This person built a whole entire foundation, a life, off of this false sense of security. But it took a while for them to start seeing the cracks. It took a while for this to unravel. And when it started to unravel, I feel that this person started getting little downloads, little epiphanies, showing them that they took a wrong turn. But I feel that this person didn't want to believe it. They thought that their intuition was deceiving them. So the more this individual stayed inside this energy and just tried to cover up the cracks as they were coming through, they started to give way to some sort of darkness that started to flood into their life. They started to let go of the divine light within them, and they started to nurture this connection with the darkness. And this all came from a place of fear because they didn't want to see the truth. They didn't want to listen to their intuition. The divine has been screaming at this person for a very long time to get back on path. I feel like this person here is of the divine light. This is a light worker that was deceived by an energy that looked well-meaning. I just heard Lucifer. So this is somebody who could have been tricked by the devil himself. I just heard Adam and Eve. So same kind of energy, right? This person's on path, but then a temptation came through and took them off their path, and at the same time made them think that they were on the right path for an extended period of time. Now, the energy that we're entering into, astrologically speaking, is starting to rip the veil off of this trickery. This person is starting to see the truth. I feel like this person feels helpless. They created a lot of chaos when they took this wrong turn. I feel like they let a lot of people down. They stabbed a lot of people in the back when they sold out to this trickery because they thought it was the right way to go. They thought that all the energies that were actually for their highest good were their enemies. This is a hoodwinking and bamboozling that runs very deep. What do we have at the sacral? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy at the sacral goes along perfectly with what I just said. And that card came out a little bit more in the reverse, so I'm going to consider it the positive and negative polarity when I read this particular message. But this is the hoodwinking and the bamboozling. Hey, Sag, look, we can offer you this, this, and that, right? It's like a false idol underneath the sheet. You think it's Jesus, but they're covered up. You can't see it, right? It's like this person's like, Jesus, is that you? He's like, yes, of course it's me. I mean, yes, my child, of course it's me. Something showed up on this person's path that was painted in the energy of the light. Something showed up on this person's path that looked divine. You know, the biggest misconception is that the devil is this slithering beast. In spirit, yes. But in our reality, our 3D, everyday matrix reality, the devil is very, very beautiful, very irresistible, male or female. You know, we live inside a world that is defined by materialism and beauty. Now, there's nothing wrong with beauty if it's of the pure nature, but this is not what I'm picking up here. I'm picking up here a devilish beauty, an incubus or succubus energy that knocked this person off their path, told this person that they could provide them with everything that they could possibly ever want if they just come this way. This person thought that they were being presented with a gift from the divine. They thought they were being blessed, only to realize that no, it was actually a temptation, that the blessings were already in their life. The blessings were already in their life. I feel like this person left somebody behind that really was some sort of blessing. I feel like this person left something or quite possibly somebody behind that was the real blessing. They were on the correct path. But then the devil showed up. And the devil always shows up right before you're about to have a win, right before you're about to step into a new timeline and out of the old karmic cycle. This person fell for this hook, line, and sinker. And I honestly feel that it was some sort of irresistible person that came onto their path. Somebody beautiful, something, again, that looked divine. This person was presented with a multitude of options that were painted to look divine. This person thought that they had won the lottery, so to speak. I just heard a message that this person tampered with some sort of energy work, some sort of witchcraft. It's like the kind of individual who would do a spell to attract somebody that looks a particular way and that can provide them with something material in nature that will make them feel like they have some sort of sense of stability in their life. But it came from a very dark space. It came from a space of, at all costs, this is what I want. So the devil got the message. This message was sent straight to the lowest pits of hell. So Lucifer beelined it into this individual's life. What do we have at the solar plexus? Queen of Swords at the solar plexus. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like this person is starting to accept the truth because they're at a point where they can't really lie to themselves anymore. They see now where they made a wrong turn, where they had some sort of error in judgment. There was some sort of influential energy around this individual as well, somebody who was encouraging them to do this. So an example of this, a very basic example would be, say there's a daughter who's with somebody, and then the mother encourages that daughter to leave that person for somebody else who has more money, can provide them with some sort of material stability. So the daughter does, only to realize they ended up with some sort of devil. And now this daughter's looking back and noticing that the person they left behind is actually in a blessed energy, has become very stable. Maybe when they were with this person, that person wasn't very financially stabilized yet. But I feel like that person was cloaked. They were being tested. Were they going to stick it out with that person? Build together with that person? Or were they going to leave that person in the dust for somebody who would turn around and do the exact same but 10 times worse? In fact, I feel like this person has imprisoned this individual inside this energy. This is karma. I feel like this is the person you're dealing with, Sag. Somebody quite possibly from your past that you used to be with. What do we have at the heart? Yep. Empress. Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy at the heart. This is this person now. They're in this energy. It's an energy of abundance, growth. This person has had a major level up in their life. They're in their winning season. And this person over here is stuck in this karmic cycle. And I feel like this person that looked really good on the surface, looked good on paper, let's say, doesn't even look good anymore. I feel like everything is just starting to fade away. The illusion is starting to dissipate. And this person's like, where am I? How did I get here? What happened? It's like their spell or something reversed back onto them. Caused time to lapse very quickly. It's like there's a whole gap in this person's mind, I'm feeling. Like they don't know how they ended up here. They know, but they don't really understand how they could have gone so off path. This Empress at the heart, this could be you, Sag, has never, ever done better in their life. They're really on top right now, and it's well-deserved. This is a very, very pure-hearted individual. This is somebody of the light. This is a light worker. And you know, this is a soulmate connection to this person. This person was sent onto their path to wake them up. Because now they have to watch this person build without them. And I feel that so much damage was done that they can't even begin to imagine how they could possibly show up in this person's reality again. It took a lot for this Empress to overcome this hurt, this pain. Like I said, when this Queen of Swords was with this Empress here, male or female, genders don't matter in tarot. This Empress was still trying to build, was probably struggling. Not the best version of themselves. They could have been in some dark energy. They probably were. So when this Queen of Swords character left this Empress by themselves, the way they did, it was all about the way they did. The tactics they used against this individual. It hurt this person very badly. It took a lot for this individual to recover from this. I'm seeing 3 and 4 in my mind's eye. This could be related to years. Take it as it fits. This was all a part of this individual's karma. The Empress is their karma. Seeing now that if they just held out and were more patient with this Empress and the cycle they were in, they could have been in this winning season together. Because what the Empress is building is sound. It has integrity. It cannot be shaken. This person's entire reality is in shambles. This is not built on a solid foundation. This foundation is built on toothpicks. This foundation is built on concrete. It's not going anywhere. What do we have at the throat? The sun. Leo energy at the throat. I feel like this Empress is in the spotlight in some capacity now. Now, this could just mean that this individual is the best at what they do. They're really good at what they do. People recognize this person. People see this person for who they truly are. They are the sun. This person is surrounded by success, material abundance. This person's very happy. The sun is the happiest card in the tarot. Empress next to the sun. This really does tell a story here. This is what this person is in right here. Confusion, deceit, lies, fear, trickery. And here they are looking at this Empress energy. Abundance, growth, happiness, success. And there's something about this Empress too. They could be in some sort of field of communication with the sun at the throat. Maybe this individual here is speaking about the struggles they went through in their life and they're getting recognized for this. It was all a part of their path. This Queen of Swords is seeing this now. I feel like this Queen of Swords admires this Empress now, looks up to them in some capacity, is a fan of their work. Something like this. The tables have really turned here, Sag. This was written in the stars. It was all meant to go down like this. This Empress, though, is very humble. This is not an individual who throws it in your face. In fact, I feel like this Empress would rather move quietly and be unnoticed. And this is exactly why they're being noticed, because they don't care for that. They just want to live a happy, well-balanced life. They don't need all the bells and whistles. Although they have all the bells and whistles, it's not important to them. Which is really a lesson in and of itself. Wow. When you don't focus on all that, it just comes to you naturally. Ace of Pentacles at the third eye. This individual is surrounded by a lot of abundance and material prosperity at this time. It was not like this at all last time this person knew this individual. This person, I feel, not only left this person in the dust, but I feel that they made up a lot of lies about them. This Empress is having nonstop success coming into their life. Everything they touch turns to gold. And this is a really hard truth to come to terms with for this Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords not only left this person in the dust, but they told horrendous lies about this person to try and justify their mean-spirited actions towards this Empress. And I feel that there's a lot of people around this person now that are actually questioning their moral compass, because this person gained a lot very quickly, but now they're starting to lose it little by little. It's all falling apart. All the people that are in this person's life are fair weather friends. This Empress, I feel, was the only real friend this Queen of Swords has ever had. They really wanted to see the best for this individual. Whether this is a friend, a family member, a lover, take it as it fits. This Empress is being highly blessed by the divine for their, I just heard grid work so clearly. I feel like wherever this Empress goes, they bring this light with them. There's something about this individual. And though I feel this person's very shy and they don't need all the bells and whistles, it just comes into their life without them even needing to ask for it. They're just provided for by the universe because they're functioning inside this energy of purpose. They're where they're supposed to be. They're in their allocated position in the universe. Whether it's geographically or it's just speaking about what they do on their day-to-day, how they live their life. This person is being positioned to make a real-world impact based off of their path. This person has not had an easy path. The Empress is not just handed this throne. They sit on that throne because they are the keeper of very specific wisdom, wisdom that can change the lives of others. What do we have at the crown? Chariot. Wow. Cancer energy at the crown. This is the energy of this Empress. Look at this. Empress, Sun, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. This individual is highly blessed. There's nothing but victory inside this person's energy. I just heard that this person, this Queen of Swords energy, has been looking into this Empress's life. Not only by watching them, maybe they have social media platforms, but I feel like they've been getting tarot readings on this person, and this is what's coming up all the time. This is the message they get. Empress, Sun, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, or variations of this energy. This person is going to be continually blessed because of the energy that they put out into the universe. They've overcome a lot to get here. And no matter how dark it got, no matter how low they were, they never sold out. They never shifted their moral compass for any sort of gain. They kept their integrity intact. Even if it meant that they would go without anything at all, they held on to this divine light. See, this person has a sense of hope inside of them that is really the common denominator throughout all of their struggles. No matter what this individual has gone through, they've held on to hope. They've held on to that divine tether, that divine light that keeps them connected to Source. This is what's managed to get them through everything in their life that was seemingly meant to end them. This person's been to hell and back, and this is why they're being positioned in this energy. And this is how it always goes. The karmic cycles that they've left behind, all the people that were involved, are now onlookers to this person's success. This Queen of Swords thought that this Empress was just going to give up. I feel like this Empress was cast out of some sort of circles, some sort of groups. And rather than take the time to try and clear their name or stand up for themselves, they just kept it pushing. Because they knew, based off of that divine light inside of them, that eventually their day would come where people would see them for who they really are. This Empress is an earth angel. This is a very beautiful, high vibrational light worker who's been put on this planet to help uplift the collective. And I feel now they know that all of their struggles that they've gone through up until this point was because of this fact. They know what comes with this responsibility. This person's a leader. This person leads by example. They have this sort of Jesus kind of energy about them. Because Jesus was an example of a life well lived. How we're meant to live a balanced life. This person holds that same kind of energy. They're like a modern day Jesus, male or female. The energy of Jesus is something that very much exists in the collective still to this day. What do we have at the foundation? Let's see what demons are trying to keep my Sag's root chakra blocked, please. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Zogan. This is an energy of lacking ambition and focus. I feel like this is the energy this person's in now. See, this is the energy that they wanted this Empress to be trapped in, and now they're in that exact same energy. Karmic cycle. And see how this demon's like twirling their arms, right? It's just giving me the energy of this person being stuck inside this repeating pattern now. They sent out some sort of sorcery or black magic or spell work or intentions, whatever it was, and now they're having to exist inside that same energy. It says right there, turns water into wine and back again. So it's like giving me the energy of something being reversed back right underneath that moon. A heavy spell work here, especially with the Seven of Cups here. Illusions, lies, manipulation. Also an energy of slander, just saying all these untruths about this person. I feel like this Queen of Swords at one point in time just wanted this person to disappear, because I feel like this person right here knows a lot about this Queen of Swords, is the keeper of many, many, many secrets that this person does not want getting out. But I feel like this Empress could care less. They're just happy to be where they are. They realize they have nothing to gain by throwing this Queen of Swords under the bus, nor are they going to step on the foot of the divine. They know this person's dealing with karma. What more can they possibly do? Nothing they say or do regarding the tactics that this Queen of Swords put them through will make this person's karma any different. It's as bad can get. And this is going to continue for a long time. I just heard this person's entire life cycle is going to be inside this karma. And then they'll be given the task of getting it right in the next incarnation. Wow. What do we have at the Sacral? Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Buer. This person's intuition is completely blocked. And this is what happens when you don't listen to these messages. You ignore higher guidance. Then your intuition becomes blocked. It's inundated with these low vibrational frequencies that they would rather listen to. This person sold themselves out to the Matrix. See, light workers are put on this planet to awake people to their divinity so you don't sell out to the Matrix, so we can keep the vibration of the planet high. It's really that simple. But because we live inside this reality where we're inundated by distractions, it's very difficult to see the truth. We're being bombarded on a daily basis. It's all around us. The powers that be do not want us to recognize our divinity because they want to control us in some capacities here. They want to keep us like cattle so they can fulfill their agenda. Now, I'm not going to go into what that may be because that's a conversation that would take hours to dip into. But in saying that, we're really starting to see here now how there's this energy of macro and micro unfolding in this person's reality. See, what's happening on a world stage is also happening on a micro level in our own individual lives. Macro to micro. And this is exactly what I'm looking at on this table. This person's being faced with a lot of hard truths that they're having a very hard time accepting. They don't know how to fix this, which is exactly the problem. The way you fix missteps in your life is by fixing yourself, going inward, trying to get to the core of yourself and realize why you made those decisions to begin with. We've all made decisions in our life that we wish we didn't make. I've made many horrible decisions on my path. And I was able to really stop making bad decisions in my life when I realized that the only way to understand why I made these decisions to begin with was to really go inward, really dissect my path. Why did I think that making that decision would be the right course of action in this area or that area, whatever it is? This is shadow work. You know, a lot of these decisions we make in our life can be traced back to our childhood, the way we were raised. So until this individual really goes inward and deals with some hard truths that I don't feel that they want to face yet, they will remain inside this energy of regret and anxiety and depression. This person here needs to forgive themselves, but first they need to understand why they made that decision to begin with. This is the key to forgiving yourself. Understanding why you did what you did. Facing that truth and transmuting this energy out into the universe. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Marax at the solar plexus. Till this person does this, they're going to have no more progress in their life. Everything is going to slowly unravel. They're going to be inundated with bad news on the day-to-day. Just always something going wrong. This person's going to keep missing out on opportunities that are for their highest good, and they're not going to fulfill their potential. And they also need to come to understand that everything that's happening inside their waking life, in their reality, is a reflection of the energy that they put out into the universe. By all accounts, this person's an incredibly strong manifester. Once they start to realize this, then maybe they'll start to turn things around. But in saying that, it's almost like this person's disillusioned in the sense that they don't feel like they can receive bad karma. It's something like this. There's like something broken there. It's like an energy of entitlement. That's what it is. But this is this reality that this person's having to face now. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Four of Swords, Libra energy, Simius, physical and moral imperfection. And whenever I see this card, it's like somebody who had prepared something for another individual, something dark, but now they're having to wear this chainmail, right? Very heavy energy. They're having to wear what they prepared for somebody else. They're sitting in that negative karma. Which is a reflection of the projection that they put out into the universe. Moral imperfection. Again, an energy of just lacking any more progress in their life. A lot of anxiety inside this person's energy. A lot of burnout. And then we have Manikel, knowledge of good and evil. Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. And Sag, this is you breaking free and stepping into this new timeline. Everything has unfolded beautifully, Sag, in your life. I feel that hope you held on to of the knowing that things would turn around for you on the back end, as long as you held on to your integrity, as long as you didn't shift your moral compass for some sort of financial or material gain, is now paying off. I feel that you are in this Empress energy, Sag. You've been to hell and back, and you never, ever sold out. Ever. You are an example, and you are a true test of faith. I just heard the divine is very proud of you. It really is the energy of a waymaker on this table. I feel like this person, this Empress energy here, really does have that Christ-like DNA inside of them, but a modern-day version. I just heard so clearly. You just don't know who you might be dealing with. So be mindful how you treat people on your path that have pure intentions towards you. There's a lot going on here. But this Empress was most definitely sent onto this person's path to awaken them to the truth. This was all a part of this person's mission. They, of course, didn't know that until now. Now they know. They weren't meant to know because their faith was being tested. What do we have at the throat, please? Wow. Ace of Pentacles again. Kehathel, the adored god. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Divine blessings, drives away evil spirits, rules agricultural production. The divine was watching the entire time, Sag. There's a lot of wealth and power inside your energy here, Sag. A lot of financial gain, a lot of happiness, a whole new path unfolding for you because you've kept your integrity intact. You've held on to your faith. The faith they tried to buy from you, that hope that they tried to steal from you, you never let it go. And you realize now that they're the most important thing that anyone can ever have. Hope and faith. Because as long as you have that hope, you can remove yourself from any bad situation. That divine tether, that light inside of you that connects you to the divine. Sag, if you're still going through this darkness, hold on to that light that I know you have inside of you, that spark, that divine spark. That's to let you know that you're inside a mission. You're meant to be going through what you're going through right now, the darkness. Just hold the line, Sag. Hold the line. Once you get on the other side of this energy, depending on where you are on the timeline, there'll be a lot of clarity that comes through for you. And I can speak from experience here. Looking back, I had no idea what was going on in my life until I was able to finally get into my purpose and get over the threshold. Now I look back and I could see so clearly why things unfolded the way they did. What do we have at the third eye? Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Ariel. The revealing God, perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasure, reveals secrets of nature. There's a lot of strength and purpose. I'm also picking up on a lot of inspiration and creativity. You're inside this very perceptive, intuitive energy, Sag. I feel like you could be in this energy of birthing, male or female, birthing something creative into your life with this Empress at the heart. I'm just getting something new here that you have going on. This could be a new business. Take it as it fits. It could be a new house. It could be a new creative project. Whatever it is, there's an energy here of you really being perfectly aligned with pulling through whatever it is you put your mind to right now. You're able to pull through all your manifestations with ease. You just start to find that there's less and less resistance because you're functioning in this high vibrational aligned energy. You're on path, so there's no resistance. There's always going to be distractions. There's always going to be turbulence, so to speak. But you're at a point now where you're able to navigate this, Sag, and you're able to do it beautifully. There's a lot of jealousy coming from this energy over here. See, this is the type of energy that will indulge in daydreams as well. Picking up a pathological liar. This person's all about how it looks on the surface. What do we have? The crown to close this out for Sag, please. There it is again. Seven of Swords. We get Seven of Swords twice now. Aquarius energy. Manikel. God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil. Appeases divine anger. Cures epilepsy. Again, Sag, it's just this energy of really breaking free. Overcoming any sort of mental challenges that are all byproducts of these obstacles you've had to face on your path. I'm just really picking up a person here that had the full force of hell thrown at them, and they made it out the other side with flying colors. No matter what was thrown at them, no matter what they went through, they held on to their integrity, their faith, and their hope. Every demon in hell wasn't enough to extinguish the divine light inside of this person. This person is now going to be moved into a cycle where blessings will be rained down upon them for the mission that they've accomplished. Sag, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for your donation, Sag. Take care.